Delta is a small town on Colorado's western slope, population 8,500. Some of the buzz you might hear is whether Deputy District Attorney John Malik, seen here in a mugshot from a previous DUI arrest, received some special treatment thanks to his colleagues at the police department.
Obviously, he is with part of the law enforcement. That's the only thing that I can see.
Linda Ward and Mr. Malik were involved in an accident around 7 in the evening, September 8th.
44 years, I ain't even had a parking ticket or nothing.
Mr. Malik says Linda ran the stop sign and actually hit him. Linda says she stopped, didn't see anyone, then went through the intersection.
And there he was, and I thought, oh my God.
Linda suspects Mr. Malik pulled out from a driveway or the side of the road. Linda also has a witness.
He thought she ran the stop sign, but she didn't, and he hit her.
Standing outside with a friend, Brian Kompas saw everything and says it's possible a large camping trailer might have made it hard for the drivers to see each other. But what he saw that concerned him the most was the prosecutor, who was drinking a beer while driving, covering his tracks after the accident.
We see him standing next to the tree, and he looked like he was rinsing his mouth out, and then he spit.
Mr. Malik was gargling with mouthwash. He admitted it to police. Officers note that fact in their police report, along with the fact that the prosecutor's clothing was soaked with beer. He apparently spilled it on himself when he hit Linda. Officers could also smell booze on his breath, and his eyes were bloodshot and glassy. Another witness told police the prosecutor may have even urinated on the street. Well, Mr. Malik was asked if he'd perform a voluntary roadside test. He refused. To force a blood or breath test, police would have had to make an arrest.
I think if I'd been doing that, I think I'd have been handcuffed like that. I think my driver's license would tuck away. I think yours would, or anybody else's in this town.
In the end, Linda got the ticket for causing the accident, and the prosecutor was sent on his way.
There was just no probable cause to believe that Mr. Malik was driving under the influence of alcohol.
Commander Roger Christian insists Mr. Malik did not receive any special treatment.
Had the officers believed or have had any probable cause to believe that Mr. Malik was driving under the influence of alcohol, he would have been arrested.
But they did have the odor of alcohol in his breath.
Yes.
And the bloodshot eyes.
Yes.
But that wasn't enough.
That's not enough.
And everybody watching this story and everybody looking at this is going to go, yeah, if it were me, I would have been arrested. And that's the problem, because then people lose faith in the system.
Denver-based defense attorney Michael McCullough specializes in DUI cases. We asked him to review the police report as part of our investigation.
You have an admission of drinking. You have an accident, and you're gargling with mouthwash, and somebody says you might have urinated on the side of the road. That's probable cause under any case law.
Here's what else we've learned about Mr. Malik. The prosecutor has a previous DUI conviction from 1996, and in 1991 he was charged with possession of marijuana. DA Tom Rain sent us this statement, saying in part, while the facts establish that Mr. Malik was not at fault in the accident, and there is no indication that alcohol was a factor in the accident, there is clearly no excuse for any employee to have any alcoholic beverages in any office vehicle. He goes on to say Mr. Malik has been reprimanded internally. Police say Mr. Malik reported to them that he had only one beer from his 12-pack. They checked and only one was empty. He also told them allergies were to blame for his bloodshot, glassy eyes.
I had a clear view all the way to the mountains. He should have had a clear view too.
Are you surprised that he didn't stop?
I'm surprised he didn't even apply his brakes. He never did.
So did the prosecutor get a break? Did his friends at the police department help him avoid a second DUI arrest?
Can you at least see where some community members might be saying it sure looks like there's preferential treatment?
Oh, absolutely. I can.